Hi, I'm Jimster71 and in this video we'll be taking a look at the Lost Lessons DLC for VR heading game Headmaster, so don't go anywhere. Headmaster from Frame Interactive is a fun VR game that has you attending a prison-like football improvement centre. There you are tasked with completing a number of challenges involving heading footballs and sometimes other objects at a variety of targets to try and beat a qualifying score. The game is available on PSVR and PCVR. The Lost Lessons DLC adds another 10 challenges to the game, as well as a new level for the game's Pass the Headset style party mode. This is a paid DLC, and you'll find all the pricing info in the description. In the game, you can access the DLC directly from the main menu, or from within your room via a note from Carl. The DLC places you in Carl's workshop, which is a new environment for the game and works very much like your room does for the main challenges. For the uninitiated, Carl is a character you come across in the main game via the notes that he sends you. He's the guy who creates the challenges for the improvement centre, whilst trying to rebel against their strict regime. Now that I've set the scene, I'm going to run through each of the 10 challenges. The first one is very much like the regular challenges in the game, but has a good mix of target types. You have the usual score targets, but extra balls, gold balls and exploding balls are all available on the level. Plus you can activate score hoops to shoot through if you hit the right targets. Lesson 2 is set indoors and introduces the trampoline. This gives you a score for bouncing a ball on it, but the idea is to bounce off the trampoline and then hit a target to give you a bigger score. This means that as well as having to judge the angle of bounce, how you judge the power changes, since you get the boost from the trampoline. You're back outdoors for Lesson 3, which introduces a new double score target. Hitting this will double whatever your current score is, so you want to avoid them until you've built up a score from the other targets. Unfortunately, the double score targets are right at the front, which makes them easy to hit by accident, especially when beach balls feature in the level. Lesson 4 shrinks everything down into a table tennis table, and has you hitting ping pong balls at the targets. These are quite tricky to aim, especially with everything shrunk down. You can unlock a larger ball, which also reveals a mini pinata that you get points for breaking. For the really skilled, or really lucky, there's a bucket that will give you 500 points if you can get a ball into it. Table tennis features again on Lesson 5, but this time you have 3 tables side by side, with a mixture of cups and regular targets. Multi-ball targets feature on this level, but getting them often causes chaos and scatters the cups everywhere. At least you have a funky disco soundtrack to listen to through the mayhem and frustration. Lesson 6 starts off like a normal indoor level, until all the lights go out. Fortunately, the ball glows in the dark, as do some of the targets. There are a lot of regular targets in the level too, which you'll only hit through luck or by unlocking a head-mounted torch that allows you to light up areas of the level. Extra balls, multi-balls, gold balls and beach balls all feature on the level too. Back to the trampolines for Lesson 7, which are arranged in a column to encourage you to master the tricky multi-bounce. Bouncing through hoops can increase your score further, and there are more hoops you can unlock to boost this. It's definitely satisfying when you can hit a perfect bounce shot and see your score shoot up. Lesson 8 is set outside and is a colour matching hoops challenge. You start off with red, green and blue hoops and have to hit the corresponding coloured balls through them. If you score a hoop, it will move to a new position and combine colours with any hoop there. So a yellow and blue hoop together will require you to hit a green ball through them. Getting all 3 hoops in a row is the key to big scores. Lesson 9 flips this idea, and you have to hit matching colour targets. The targets that are available to hit depend on what colour hoops are in play. You have to hit the right hoops to get the colour you need to reveal new targets. The number of balls in this level is very limited, so accuracy is key. Even just a couple of misses can mess up your chances. The last of the lessons features Carl's hot rod, as well as a bunch of junk from the other levels. The goal is initially blocked by a shutter, which is opened by hitting the right target. You then need accuracy to hit the score targets mounted on the car. Hitting one of these will close the shutter again, repeating the process. Unfortunately, there's no new rewards for getting 3 stars on a lesson, and the game doesn't have any new trophies to complete. It would have been nice if you could have earned some new lost items to go into Carl's workshop. Overall though, the new lessons add some interesting mechanics, and most are fairly challenging to complete. I definitely enjoyed playing through them, and will be trying to get 3 stars on all the lessons. As well as the lessons, the DLC also adds a new party mode level, called Long Distance. This is a traditional style level, but has a good variety of targets and triggers that would provide good competition for more skilled players. Accuracy is required to unlock the higher scoring targets, but these can be tricky to hit, so you have to weigh up the risk versus reward when playing on the level. I thought it was a good addition to party mode, as I always thought this could do with more traditional style levels. Whilst it is listed as an advanced level, players of any skill should have fun with it, and the risk versus reward gameplay should lead to some interesting matches. So that just about covers the content in the Lost Lessons DLC. I've been Jimster71, thanks for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, a dislike if you didn't, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Until then, bye for now.